Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, so I have to try for you today some Netflix Scoops Ahoy ice cream parlor USS Butterscotch. Butterscotch ice cream, a salted caramel ribbon, and salted caramel chocolate. And it keeps coming over the side. Not a good idea. This is actually really great. You can see I've paired this with some strawberries and banana because I'm a big fat person and fruit is a good thing. Means the sugar hits me a little slower. But yeah, this has that same strange grainy texture that I noticed with the mint flare. It's not as pronounced though. It does stand out reasonably against the tartness of the cherries or strawberries. But is not as pronounced against the banana. Chocolate chips are a good addition to give it texture, although it seems like there's a little too few of them. Though I think next time I will cut the stems off the bananas, or the strawberries. Got some leaves in there. So yeah, probably a good idea. I'm learning how to eat ice cream as a diabetic. This whole container is 590 calories. And I did not use the whole thing, but I probably used 400 calories of it. Interestingly, I think the banana is sweeter than the ice cream, which is good to know. And I don't detect any butterscotch flavor whatsoever. Caramel is also not very pronounced. Yeah. This ice cream needs to be topped with something, really. It boils down to it's just really vanilla. Which isn't 100% plain, I know, but again, I don't taste any butterscotch. The caramel is also quite lost. I mean, I can see how somebody just said, hey, you know, let's make Stranger Things ice cream and hope people buy into the hype. Because as ice cream goes, I mean, you know, even bad ice cream is generally pretty good. And this is, well, it's very mediocre. I mean, my biggest mistake was pairing this with the banana, because the banana is far sweeter than the ice cream. And had I added blueberries and strawberries as opposed to banana and strawberry, it probably would have been a more pronounced flavor. The chocolate is of a darker chocolate variety. It has a strong flavor to it. It's not very sweet. But it doesn't need to be because it's surrounded by sugar. So its contrast is fine. But I think there's just a little too little of it. But yeah, just as an ice cream, it would have been better if you could have added the ingredients yourself, because then the caramel would have been hot, and the chocolate would have been somewhere where you could find it. So yeah, I mean, you know, there are a few chunks of chocolate left in here. But yeah, I probably should have had a palate cleanser, like a nice coffee, a black coffee, to wash the sugar off of my tongue with this. I mean, I can see how this wound up at the discount store, because it's not that great. As ice cream goes, I mean, I don't eat a lot of ice cream, because, I mean, look at me. I obviously don't eat ice cream, but, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't get more of this. Unless it were a really good price. But then I don't need ice cream, so I wouldn't get more of this, period. So, take that as it will. The USS Butterscotch is not butterscotch enough. The other things added in do enhance the flavor to a certain degree. But the caramel may have well been left out. And the chocolate's fine. Anyway, just my opinion. Love to hear yours. Comments below. I'm Richard. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Fred the Facehugger, and I'd like to point out that this world isn't a nice place. But you know who's trying to make it a nice place? The owner of this channel, yes. The owner of this channel does things like pay for ocean cleanup, and have trees planted, and even feed orphans in an orphanage in Mexico. Yes, it's a real thing, I'm not kidding. I may be a face-hugging alien from a horror movie, but I'm not a liar. Anyway, when you comment, like, and subscribe, you're supporting that better world, and whereas it may not make a big difference, it may be the difference between one more tree planted, one more pound of trash out of the ocean, or one child not going hungry tonight. So, think about it. Shouldn't you comment? Shouldn't you like? Shouldn't you subscribe? I certainly would if I were you. I'm Fred.